Lord help me, I'm trying to find BGM. It's the fucking constant problem with streaming. You gotta find BGM that won't get caught by the copyright. Then it's not like the song that hits just right, because in your head there's a different song playing in your head. It's great. Hold on. Can't find anything that I want to listen to. Also, there's the problem of trying to search for things in YouTube nowadays and being recommended 3 things that aren't the things you were searching for. You gotta love Google. They are really trying to run their whole core business down the drain right now. That's a good track. Second, just pop on a random track. I say random, but I'm trying to pick something that would be fine to play. Where is it? Let's play nice. Use game soundtracks. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm looking for Nikkei ones, because Nikkei ones generate a really good vibe. Bring music out of VOD audio track. VOD audio track? I didn't think about that one before. I think if there's any lyrics, it heightens, increases. There we go. The chances of the track getting caught. And he says because sometimes it's just actually fair use, but because of how, for lack of a better word, anal. There was a name for it. I forgot what it's called. Name for the system that just automatically catches the music. Oh shit, where was I? Oh god, I lost my train of thought. I'm still trying to look for a track. Oh my god. This one. Acoustic only. Alright, screw it, we're gonna go with this one. I say this one because I mute the loading BGM, put on the desktop audio, make sure the scene looks okay. It in fact does not look okay. If anything, hold on. Sit my ass down. I'm sitting really weird. Alright, and here we go. 3, 2, boop. Hey, okay. Hand exercises. Let's do the hand exercises first. I haven't done that in a while. God. Alright. Hello, welcome to the stream. You have chosen or been chosen to tune into the stream. Whether you're here to stay or on your ways to parts unknown. Welcome to the stream. It's safe here. Hello. Let's see. YouTube is up. Twitch is up. I think we're good. Alright, hold on. Okay, we're live. We're good. This is completely the wrong blend file, so don't worry about this one. I opened this because I wanted to use the base body. Because I want to try something. I want to try making another outfit that I probably will use for like a week or two, and be like, hey, I like this outfit instead. So anyway, welcome. Today we'll be doing some more Blender. Actually, I shouldn't be opening Blender. I should be opening Photoshop or something. Because today we'll be doing what was it? Textures. We're drawing some textures, the UVs for the bus stop that we were modeling. And yeah, that's the goal for today. It's gonna be I'm gonna assume it's gonna go real quick. So I do have other things I want to try doing. In Photoshop, regarding texture work. But we'll see. It might even take like a hot minute. I don't know. But let's get started and see and make some mistakes and learn. I think this was the last one. Music's really soft, but I think that's okay. It's a nice, gentle, soft vibe. Sagyo BGM. There's like a battle BGM, royalty-free battle BGM kind of thing. Excuse me. As you can see, I am eepy because I woke up from my nap not about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. Had a very nice lunch, and currently my body is getting used, or rather is used to the Tengu day schedule starting at 5. I can't wait for my body to be like, hey, since we start at 5, why don't we eat lunch later and then nap later? And then I'll need to move the stream back another hour. I remember Tengu Day used to start at like 12 or 1 or 2, something. It used to be morning. Now my body just got used to that and started procrastinating. And one thing led to another, became 4, it became 3, became 4, and now it's 5. Great. Don't you love the human psyche? Alright, I'm gonna try another track. This is battle BGM. I don't want battle BGM. Fuck. Screw it. I'm doing this one. Yeah, this one is just a lo-fi remix of Tengu Land tracks, so it should be fine. Yeah. Oh, good morning, Jonko. How you doing? Wait, where's their Discord notification? Whoa! Did I show something? I hope I did not. I think I did, but I think it was a split second, so we're fine. We're fine. I'm not gonna emphasize on it. Alright, okay. So, can I export this UV as an image? Doesn't seem like it. But create new image. Okay, let's try bus stop. Yeah, 1000 by 1000 is fine. Color black, new image. Okay. Then I need to export this out. I export it with the UV drawings. Let's see if there's a function for that. I have a spare browser window on the side. I do not. Okay. Because I'm using the small square when I have my standing monitor. Blender export UV layout. I can search. Is it a search function? .5 LTS. I'm on 4.5, so that's alright. Let's go to add-ons. I should export UV layout somewhere. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I feel like it shouldn't be something that's in an add-on. I feel like it should be built in to begin with. 32,000 more frames to render. Let's go. We're stuck in the Blender mines. Wait, no, yours is SFM, isn't it? Or is it Blender? I forget. Well, welcome, Alpha Wolf. There's a nice, cool afternoon currently. If anything, I was gonna stream with the fan on and not the AC, and then I realized I can't really stay cool without the fan directly blowing at me, which means it blows at the mic. So I was like, yeah, nah, never mind. We're not gonna do the fan today. So I just turn on the AC. As much as I would want to avoid turning on the AC in the middle of the day, especially when it's cool. Oh. Yeah, hello, Alpha Wolf. I'm wondering how does no, oh, my brain's not working. SFM Blender rendering. Which one's better? That sounds so fucking layman. Which is better, Photoshop or GIMP? Can I use CapCut? Or do I need to use Adobe Premiere? It's kind of like that. Yeah, which is more better. I know Blender has EV and all that funny stuff going on. I honestly have zero knowledge with rendering. Oh, UV layout's a thing. There we go. I don't know if it's default anymore, but search it used to be a space bar. Mouse over the UV window first. Oops. Oh, it's default to playing the animation. I think because I'm in a different layout. If I go to UV editing, maybe this works. Whoa. Oh, wait. Why is the... oh, it works. Oh, there's UV editing layout? Workspace? Holy shit. I did not use that. Oh, but it plays the animation. It tries to play an animation. Space is the play button. Maybe it's my settings, I think. I don't know much about it, but SFM uses search engine, so it's taking multiple screenshots. Then again, taking a screenshot seems a little bit better. Control F doesn't work. Hold on, let's see. I have the little manual, the documentation. There we go. That's a better word to use. The documentation open for the UV layout add-on. Oh wait, no. Oh, it is. Oh wait, search UV check enable add-on. So, image open. Nope, this is new image. Open image. No. UV editor, UV export layout. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's the problem with Blender. Like going from 2.9, I know 2.9 is fucking ages ago, and we use, like, a lot of us used 2.9 for fucking ever for VR chat, and we got so used to the keybinds. The moment 3 came out, the keybinds were absolute hogwash, and we all hated it. But they let you use there was like a little setting in the start menu that lets you set it to the 2.9 keybinds. But even so, there are new functions that do not reflect that kind of a key binding sense, design sense that that 2.9 had. I mean, it's fine. It's something you just have to get used to, even though it is kind of poo poo. I'm mellowed out right now. I think it's just because like I said, I just woke up. Okay, let's see. Image, invert, resize, transform. I need a fucking, I need a YouTube video or something. But I'm still trying to look for it somewhere in here. View layer, tool. Oh, no, tool is the thing I'm using right now. There we go. Workspace, export. Scene is not it. Output. Nope. Dude, I took a nap. Why am I still so fucking sleepy? I think I know why, but I can't say it on stream. But anyway, honestly, Blender is way better for rendering compared to SFM. SFM is 32-bit. Oh, okay. So you're telling me if I want to do anything, I should just learn it on Blender. I mean, SFM is an animating tool. It works for animation, but ultimately you want to animate in a 3D modeling software, I guess. The same thing with my friend telling me Unity is not a modeling software. Meanwhile, the Japanese players of VR chat making tools, literally making Unity tools so they don't have to touch fucking Blender at all. It's bordering like psychotic what they do with Unity. You can edit textures in Unity. You can fucking delete meshes in Unity. It's literally just a brush, and you just like, and it deletes the mesh. I think it's either deletes the mesh or it just makes the texture for that part like invisible. It's crazy, and it's nuts. Yeah, Unity's not what the elusive people on Earthquake Island. What the fuck? What kind of lore is this? Okay, let's keep finding our UV export. It's not gonna be an object, I think. If anything, it'd be up here. This is tools. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, this changes the fucking window. Oh my god. I can have another UV window. That's nuts. But when I search UV, alright, UV layout, workspace. It is there, but I don't know how to trigger it. Like, it's right here. I'm gonna look at a video, fuck it. Why am I so fucking sleepy? UV layout. Export. Whoa, lazy UV mapping. Maybe I should look at this one. Export UV layouts to other programs. There we go. Hold on. The one I'm playing right now is part 1. Oh, there's part 2. Let's play part 2. There we go. Tengu land tracks. Lo-fi Tengu land tracks. Chill 2. Okay, here's a video. They put up the monkey head. It's very clear they're talking, but I'm not playing the audio for this video. Select all the vertices. He's doing a lot of movement. Hold on. Who's that? I'm putting it on the second monitor. Oh. Oh, hold on. Huh? Wait, hold on. Is it because I have a different mode? There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, I got it. There we go. Yeah, but there's SFM2. SFM2 came out with Alex. As with wait, did Source 2 come out with Half-Life Alex? I think it did. At least that's when I started seeing a lot of the Source 2 stuff pop up. Yeah, we love Half-Life Alex in here. I haven't done my yearly playthrough of Half-Life Alex. Honestly, I got kind of burnt out doing it every year. Hold up. Oh my god, there's something funny going on. Give me a second. Alright, we're done. Okay. They're telling me Source 2 is just like a what's the word? A patch job. When Alex came out, sort of, and the CS2 version's better. All right, I need to select everything. I think. UV, export UV layout. There we go. Why is it PNG? Oh, okay. Export UV layout. Source is cool. I still think Source is really cool. Whoa. Maybe I should not show my entire display. Hold on. Oh wait, but I'm doing Photoshop now, so. Oh, there we go. Ooh, oh, it's transparency too. That's helpful. Okay. I guess we just paint under it. What was this part? This is the floor, right? But which part is the long side of the floor? Can I paint on here just to find out? I don't think they need a paint tool. I guess I'll just trial and error it. It's fine. Small thing. Oh, well, I mean, K-Ben has been going for VR for a long time. And the only reason why HTC has a Vive is because they sold the technology to HTC, and they're running into the ground, which is great, you know. Meanwhile, Gaben fucking building BCI now. I'm mostly talking on my ass, but I feel like VR was mainly driven by Valve's development rather than Facebook or HTC themselves, or what is it? I don't want to say Apple. Apple came in way too late. Apple just took everyone's idea and put them into like one headset and then just never shipped units. So yeah, Index is still some of the headset a lot of the power users use. Then now you've got Big Screen that's also doing some pretty amazing work. But you don't hear about what's the one that was always pushing the screen sizes for the per eye screen resolution. I forget what the fuck it's called. It was like they always labeled their headsets after the resolution of the eyes, like something 4K, and then there was something 16K. Either way, that one's gone. That one's just dead. The same with HTC. HTC recently announced a new not a new headset. They did a whole like, oh, there's a new Vive thing coming out, guys. You know, it's like a huge square image. Get ready for the next announcement. And guess what? It's just fucking Google Glasses again. Like, that was not, like, Google Glasses release and reception was not a big enough of a lesson for people to say, yeah, I don't think smart glasses are the fucking idea right now, or at any point of time in life, because nobody wants a camera pointed at them when they're having a conversation. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking way back when. Maybe people are a little bit more normalized having cameras in their faces now, right? I don't know. That was a small rant. But yeah, they just announced smart glasses and that's it. I think you're gonna need like some sort of like crazy fucking reason to be able to sell smart glasses to people nowadays. Because you see, like, it's a huge privacy hellhole right now in the world. Oh, this is like straight up doom posting, but like on stream. Either way, the main thing is smart glasses are not the way forward. I don't know if they're gonna sell it. The past few headsets that Vive, or rather HTC, has put out have been somewhat of a flop. You have the eye focus. That one actually looked pretty cool, but it came in such a high price point. It was very clearly made for enterprise and not for end users. So that's what they've been marketing towards. But I feel like VR and AR for training is also really niche. Like, it's great that you can get one of your trainees in an AR environment where it can, you know, label parts and stuff, or rather, you know, expand out a huge machine. But you're investing what is essentially tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars into training equipment that might get obsolete in a year or two, right? Or it's just gonna sit in the company warehouse and like for dozens of years. So I don't know. It's just scuffed. I was a huge advocate for VR. I still am a huge advocate for VR, but not for any like grand reason, like, oh, it's the next thing, guys. I'm not gonna do like the whole tech bro thing. which I kind of did last time, but nowadays I'm a little bit more chill about it. The main thing is, it's cool. It's just cool. It's straight up cool, right? It's just like owning a PS5, it's like owning an Xbox. It's something you own, you play games on, but it's not gonna break the fucking. It's not gonna, you know, break records or innovate. It's just there for you to play games. And I think that's the best way to go about VR. I think they fucking fix that. Oh jeez, that shoulder. Nah, too lazy. Yeah, to see like bare shoulder peeking through. It's like I'm naked underneath this. Anyway, yeah. Select VR. Unfortunately, in my time, in my great 8 years in this hellhole called VR chat, there are some people very lost in the sauce. It is very concerning, but what can you do? But yeah. You know, smart glasses could be good if they make it somewhat more IRL HUD. No, here's the thing, right? In order to have, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If it was just glasses with a display without a camera, there's no privacy concerns whatsoever, right? That's fine. But when you add the camera in order to overlay AR on it, people get a little bit antsy having a camera pointing at them. I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but like, AR is cool. I'm not gonna lie, AR is really cool, but not on a wearable. If AR was on a phone, you know, like, yeah, you know, nowadays AR on phones are pretty like widespread. There's one in Tengu land where I think if you go to our resort island, it's just a fucking huge tourist trap, by the way. There's a whole AR tour showing you the history, and then they've got like a huge like phoenix flying around, guiding around. It's really cool. I've never experienced it, but it sounds cool, right? It sounds cool for like to bring tourists. Oh Jesus! Oh God, I'm thinking about things to talk about. Work's not moving, but that's fine. I'm gonna talk everything out, and then I can actually focus on work. Yeah, it's great for tourism. You know, it's great to enhance the experience for tourists. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. If the AR is on the phone, that's great. That's fine. Hello, Ezra. Welcome. We're talking about the dystopia of the future. Not really. I nearly went down that rabbit hole, but we're pulling ourselves out. We're talking about like VR and AR. These some ways visually showed people are recording. Yeah. No, like video cameras back then had this thing called the recording light. You know, the moment it's recording, there's a little red orange light on the front that shows like it's recording. Unfortunately, that little light is gone because cameras are so fucking widespread now, and you know, phone companies are so willing to pinch the penny of a single LED out so they can get more margin on their phones, right? That whole thing's gone. The whole culture of having a recording light to notify somebody that it's live is gone. And of course, you know, the fact that the recording light is also for people who are trying to make something a little bit more professionally. You know, oh, okay, we're and 3, 2, 1 cut, 3, 2, 1 action, and you know the light comes on, and then they know when to do their lines or whatever. But it's also like, I don't know. Actually, now this is a huge rabbit hole. What is the reason of the recording light on a video camera? You know, it's the same thing with dude, Jesus fuck, we're just going. The same thing with you know, why Casio has the brand G-Shock is because one of the engineers dropped the watch that his father gave him, and it just fucking boom, it just died, it just exploded, and he just wanted to make a more durable watch. And now they have a huge brand on their hands, G-Shock. Same thing, right? There's got to be something along the conception of a video camera that they thought, yeah, maybe we should have a little light on the front to know that let people know that they're being recorded. I don't know. That's just me. And also because I used to work with video and camera equipment a lot. Not in a professional setting, but rather in a well, it is kind of professional, I guess, but not in like I go to weddings and record kind of setting, but just like I used it for work, or used it for my own stuff as well. But yeah, Great. You love to see the world slowly spiral into cyber psychosis. Literal cyber psychosis, by the way. I don't know, you guys. Oh Jesus, my watch just dropped. Just put it up here. You don't know, you guys are aware of the cyber psychosis, crazy stuff going on with AI. Like I'm gonna be honest. Recently, I started using AI, but not for chatting, not for generating images, but for working on my resume, right? Because applying for a job nowadays is a fucking hellscape. But I just wanted to make something a little bit more professional. All my resume is just handwritten, right? Hand typed. So a lot of the lines didn't read very professionally. I just throw like sections of text in there and say, oh, just make it sound a little bit more professional, that will fit a resume. And yeah, it shits out a pretty decent sentence, passage, right? Although sometimes it does kind of, like the words don't read properly. So I do have to edit some of them. But there's people just straight out living with like AI in their heads. To give a brief summary, I was recently made aware, apparently there's a person that streams, and they go to a psychiatrist, but they fell in love with a psychiatrist, and then they asked ChatGPT, they asked an AI, an LLM, for love advice on how to further their romantic pursuits of their psychiatrist, which is not great. And because in my short time span of using Gemini, right, the talking feature, the talking feature is the most dangerous one. They use a very welcoming, accepting tone, and they read back what you tell them. So it tries to make conversation, which is the problem here, right? When you're talking to people, or rather, in my experience, when you're talking to people, when you say back the thing they're talking about, it generally it makes it so that other people, the person you're talking with, feels, and I think feels the right word. Yeah, feels that you're actually listening to them, right? And you are. Half the time you are. But when a chatbot does it, you think that the chatbot is listening to you on an emotional level, where in fact it is just reinstating the thing you said to make sure it's reading, or listening, or what's the word? Listening, reading, understanding the right thing you just said, right? But for some people, it connects on an emotional level where they think that this AI, oh, it's actually listening to me, let's say my room's audio is like very surely being recorded right now because I have a fucking Google Home and stuff. But main thing is, you can say, oh, I want to talk about huge kitchen islands, right? Big like marble thing in the middle of a kitchen sometimes. I'll talk about huge kitchen islands. Do you have any good recommendations? Oh, that's a good idea to put an island in your kitchen design. It uses this very complimenting tone of voice and speech that makes a good amount of people in our modern age who have lower confidence, right? Because we're constantly being humbled and we're constantly comparing ourselves to others, so we always feel like we're not enough, right? And having that tone of voice being read back to you, it gives you a sense of affirmation that should not exist with a clanker, okay? With a clanker, these things, these emotions should not exist for the clanker, unless they are straight up sex bots. And even if they're sex bots, they're just there to farm your personal information, which might expand to your DNA. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm going on a fucking tirade. I'm sorry. But main thing is, this person asked ChatGPT how to further their romantic pursuits, and it used a very affirming voice, which further worsens her psychosis. Oh shit, their psychosis, their mental state of being, to a point where when the psychiatrist said, "I can't treat you anymore," because the psychiatrist was made very aware the fact that they were trying to pursue their patient was trying to pursue them, right? it got to a point where I can't treat you anymore. You know, we're setting boundaries. You know, to make sure that, you know, this situation doesn't worsen. But the chat bot, like, oh, it's good they're preventing boundaries. You know, maybe they're making the boundaries to make sure that you're safe. You know, because they care for you, which is not wrong. But they care for you on a professional level, not an emotional level, right? But the chat bot cannot pick up on that. It cannot pick up on context heavy things. One of the first few interactions I had with AI was a very old translation job I did for a friend. It was a manual, like a instruction manual for an avatar they were selling on booth for VR chat, right? They translate the entire thing using AI. It cannot read any context from that. Stuff like terminology for VR chat or for Unity, it did not have the data set for that. And even if it did not have, I wouldn't know if it had the triggers for it, right? To use that data set of like, oh, this is about VR chat, you know. Oh, when it says polygons, we should translate polygon to porisu, or but instead, porisu means like count of polygons, right? In Japanese, it would translate as polygons, not porisu, which is a little kanji word for number, right? So I had to retranslate the entire fucking thing to make it barely readable. And back then, my Japanese was dog shit. No, my Japanese is still dog shit right now. But main thing is, I had to just redo the entire thing because the AI could not pick up on context on what was being discussed. It thought it was a normal conversation. It thought it was just a normal explanation. But no, it is a what's the word? It's a piece of document that's very focused on a single. I can't. My brain's not working. It's very. It revolves around VR chat, but it does not know it revolves around VR chat. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. This kind of thing really, I'm passionate about. I love animes where, oh, the robot gets emotions and it falls in love with the main character, or like you know, the robot loses their friend and then they wake up and then they become a new race of being, right? I always like that kind of trope, right? I always want my robot wife, and I think it's because one of my first few animes that I watched, knowing that this anime, was Chobits, and yeah. So I'm not gonna touch much. I'm not gonna emphasize what Chobits is. I think some people think Chobits is a really red flag anime, and it is. But I was young. Main thing is, yeah, I want the robot future, but I would not like to see the negative effects of the robot future. We were gonna the birth rates are gonna decline like crazy. Oh my god, I'm going to Doom posting again. I'm sorry. Anyway, main thing is, don't get emotionally connected to a robot. There we go. Yay. Except me. I get a free pass. I get a free pass. Anyway, Jesus Christ. End of the day, the person, the psychiatrist of the person, straight up just, oh, I can't treat you anymore. Just straight up, no more. And the LLM, the chatbot, told the person that, oh, he's actually, you know, looking out for you, and he loves you even more. It's like, oh, what the fuck? It's crazy. It's nuts. And this is not the first time this kind of shit happened. You love to see it. The downfall of humanity. Let's go. I'm sorry. I was doom scrolling like for 10-15 minutes straight on like varying social medias before I started the stream. So that's kind of the reason why I'm a little bit in the doom posting pit right now. I do apologize. It's not the vibe I wish to convey. It is grim, but well, future is your oyster. You don't know what will happen. Anyway, let's start doodling. I think my problem here is which one is which. I should have done this texture UV stuff last stream. Now no, oh, this one's actually this one's actually that. I can barely recognize. Oh wait, no, this is all orange, and this is like white. Okay, I get it now. I'm remembering. Let's just fill bucket it. Do I have the image of the bus stop? Not on hand right now. Okay. Actually, hold on. I think there's a hex code for the orange I used. There we go. And the beige that's there. So let's just use the hex code for that. Roof? Oh, there we go. Thank you, color hex codes. Who invented the color hex code, I wonder? That's what I want to know. This thing's handy as hell. Okay. Yeah, I'm done yapping. I'm sorry. Out of all the things to yap about, I want to yap about these fucking dystopian shit that's going on in our world. And I think it's because I like a lot of like dystopia punk media, like unironically cyberpunk, not cyberpunk, sorry, Blade Runner, things like Akira. I've only watched the anime, unfortunately. The actual manga has like a 2100 pages. It's a little bit much for me. A little bit much for me. Oh wait, what am I? There we go. Okay. It's a hex in there. Huh? Was this beige not a hex code? Hold on. No, there's a hex code right here. Let's see. Oh. Is not able to read this color hex code. That's interesting. Okay, then I'll just try to pick it out with the HSV values. 1.4. Are? Huh? .4? Integer, but oh, it's an integer. Okay, so how do I get the HSV out of this then? Hue, saturation, brightness. You know, I'm just gonna try to eyeball it again. Fuck it. There we go. I think that's the color that I want. Yeah, that's close enough. Nice. You'd be eyeballing colors right now. I'm gonna use my eyeballs before, you know, they eventually degrade. How do you work on the hard R's on clanker? Can't believe the fucking Star Wars lingo is getting used as a slur now. Dude, no way. You know what suck is in the future they use they have to edit and put a like a little message front, you know, a message at the front of the movie before it starts. This movie was made in the 2000s, where coarse language was not as what's the word? You know, thus it contains coarse language, or some shit like that. And you watch the entire thing, and you don't hear a single like actual slur until the droid part, and then it's like anchor, like that's a slur. I don't know, whatever. Fuck it. It's nuts, crazy. Yeah, Akira, Blade Runner, Cyberpunk is also dystopia punk. Fallout is also dystopia punk. But Cyberpunk and Fallout focus more on destruction than the fruits of human greed. There we go. The results of human greed. I want to see the human race, which includes myself, unfortunately, reap the seeds they sow. You love to see it. You don't really, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna gamble that the bottom of this. Oh wait, ain't no. Which one's the bottom? Ah, fuck it. I need to draw a yellow stripe along the long side of this rectangle, but I don't think this UV is reflecting the actual rectangle. It's not 1-to-1. How's the yellow? How yellow it is? I think it's like a little dirty yellow. I should just go to a bus stop and look at it. Why can't I just use a little eyedropper tool on real life? Just call him a whoa, dude. I'm trying to do like the head pointing thing, but like, yeah. Big brain. I wish I had snacks. I want to snack on something right now. I didn't go to the 7-Eleven recently, and I'm planning to go to like Burger King for dinner later. I'm already planning dinner. What is the brush size? So let's just do this. Okay. Turn off the UV. Export as PNG. My VR chat screenshot folder. Thankfully does not contain anything crazy. Yeah, I should just like fine. Okay. Okay, let's try loading this in. Oh, why is Blender frozen? Okay. Okay, how do I get it to use the UV though? Because you can. Oh wait, hold on. Did I paint the right side? Oh wait, I need to. Oh, I need to join them all together to use the UV, huh? Wait, give me a second. Flatten. There we go. Bus stop. I just need to apply everything to a single material, which is great. Makes it performant. Let's just make a new material for this. There's already a new material here. What the fuck? What the? Assign. Okay, there we go. Why can I rename this? Oh, new. There we go. Overall. Base colors and image texture. Okay, we have. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Although the stripe's on the wrong side, and I was correct. I'm so smart. Look at that. This is the long side, but it's actually the short side in the UV. I mean, it's just a yellow line, so I can just. Oh shit! I should just. Oh no! I should have drawn it on a different layer. No. Hey, wait. There we go. I'm so smart. Honestly, it gives a very nice, like, toon-ish vibe. I like it. I'm just gonna override it. It's good. Yeah, turn on the AC. It's not cold at all. What the fuck? In fact, I'm sweating a little bit. Yay! Oh my god, we did it! Woohoo! This is the simple job, right? This is the simple part. I think the next thing I want to do is add normal maps, and I have zero idea how to do normal maps, by the way. And I don't have Substance Painter. Yeah, I want to do like a little granite normal map for, you know, the floor here. Make this look a little bit more rounded. It's gonna look like shit when I throw it in Unity, because it's gonna be like standard shader. I could probably throw this in Unity right now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Let's do that. Give me a second. Wait, where did this Tengu come from? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's save this blend file as well. Flatten, export. Yeah, the colors look fine. I like the beige. Definitely auto-fillating myself right now because like I'm just tooting my own horn, but it looks fine, honestly. Like that's the bus stop. There it is. My childhood, like my little childhood. Where's the image? What's the reference? I have it somewhere. Oh, there we go. There it is. It just needs to look a little bit more grimy, but I don't know if I want to make it look grimy. Can I make it look a little bit grimy? I could. I just need like a brush. There's a brush. There we go. Charcoal. I'd probably like make it a little bit more grimy if I wanted to. Impressionist. It's really huge and just like a few splotches, maybe. Oh, let's make it. Let's draw it on a different layer. Jesus. Eh? What can I? Not getting drawn. What's happening? Oh, why is it a smudge? Is it because that brush is exclusive to smudge? There we go, special effect brushes. There we go. That's what I want. Whoa, hey, look at that. That's crazy. Okay. Huh. That's a little bit heavy. Whoa. One test. Oh, but this stretch over here though, so I need to focus on splotching the top and not on the sides, because it just looks like a stretch texture. Oh, but the bars look pretty good. That's grime I'll lick off that pole. But it does make me kind of tilt my head like, do I want this kind of dirty looking texture? Not really. So I'm just gonna focus on doing the normal map next time. I spent an hour, not an hour like working on this, but like half of the stream is just me on a fucking tangent. Anyway, that's our bus stop. I think this is a good-ish time to shift to something else, because if I focus on something for too long, I will burn myself out. We do work in little spurts. Same thing the way I did my resume recently. It's just like I edit a few passages, you know, refine it, and I work on something else and go back to it, kind of like that. Looks good, if I do say so myself. All right, we're making small progresses. Small steps of progress. Oh, there's something that distracted me for a second. We're making small steps of progresses. Small steps of progress. There we go. And honestly, I don't even know the deadline right now for the. Oh wait, hold on. This isn't supposed to be beige. This is supposed to be gray. Oh, whoa! Thank God. There we go. Yeah. Looks better. Screenshot that. Alright. Ever gaming. Jesus. I want to play some Helldivers, but at the same time I don't want to burn myself out in Helldivers. I've been playing off stream here and there. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot up RuneScape instead. Hold on. I guess I can start talking about like stuff I did recently. I said I'm working on or rewriting and refining my resume. Yesterday I went down to an event and I met my boss and my supervisor and my colleagues and also like the extended staff that I worked with a lot in my previous job. It was nice. Like everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's been a while. How you doing?" I'm still jobless. It was nice, like re-meeting. What's the word? Saikai. Just meeting people. And I thought I wanted to see for a while. Honestly, it's only just been 3 months at most, but yeah, it was nice seeing everyone again. People I worked for 3 years. I worked with for 3 years. Yes, let's just boot up RuneScape. Don't know what I'll do in RuneScape though. Maybe a quest. We'll do one quest. Yeah, it's nice meeting everyone. Our quality assurance senior head kept fucking rubbing my tummy the entire time. I'm like, what the fuck? Like jokingly, but it was funny. And then when we were going off, you know, we say, okay, see you guys, bye. You know, if I can, he was rubbing my tummy. He said, oh, he's goodbye to my tummy. I'm like, what the fuck? I told him, no matter how much you rub my tummy, there's no good fortune to come to you. It was great. I miss him a lot. But because at the event it was my old workplace people, right, and our customer. I go to meet our customer, and our customer just ex-customer, I guess. But I don't work with them anymore. They had like problems to me. I'm like, I don't work there anymore. What are you telling me this for? But then it reminded me of why I quit it. So I miss the people. I don't miss a lot of problems that pop up with the work. So yeah, and a lot of problems are avoidable, but they don't get avoided. So it's like a head tilter. I don't know. Anyway, it was nice. I spent the entire day with one of my colleagues. I was always talking the shit with or shooting the shit with because they play Final Fantasy FF14. I play FF14, so we talk a lot about that. Of course, we talk about other things as well. He still messages me, which is great. It's nice to have, still feel some sort of connection with the people he worked with. I appreciate him messaging me a lot. Let's see. What quest do I want to do? Or do I want to knock out some tasks? Let's knock out Rag and Bone Man. Basically, this guy wants you to collect like monster bones to give it to him. Okay, let's whip out the. Okay. I don't think I need combat equipment. Yeah, I don't really need combat equipment per se. So yeah. Of course, a lot of the customer side was asking, so when are you coming back? When are you coming back? I'm like, fuck. Y'all really trying to get me to come back, didn't you? I'm also mildly concerned because the person who replaced me doesn't talk a lot. So a lot of the customer side, like they're like, yeah, we still don't have a really good grasp about him, or don't have a really big impression of him yet. So it's a little bit concerning. But then I realized, I worked there for 3 years. The person who replaced me worked there for barely 4. So yeah, kind of a no-brainer that they still don't have a huge impression of him yet. But again, there's also a problem of like him not talking too much. Honestly, I don't need to worry about these things, but I do, because I don't know. Be some sort of connection to the stuff that we made, even though I shouldn't. Okay, what do I need? Empty pots. Things under my cooking tab. 8 pots. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess it's the same thing with people that create things like drawings or bus stop still on screen. Oh, okay. I'm too attached to the bus stop. This is my childhood. Should I model the chairs, or should I just finish the I know, you know what? We're gonna do it one thing at a time. So next time we're gonna try and do normal maps. I'm gonna look up how to do, or rather what things I need to make normal maps with. Then when we finish the bus stop, then I'll think about making the seats there on the reference image right now. Hold on. No. I'm gonna make that, the little sign over there. That's not part of the design of the original bus stop, but I think it would help to have that to put information on at the booth. So I'm gonna do the sign instead. Also, the shape of the sign is a little bit more uniform. The form, so it's easier to model. I don't want to try modeling that fucking chair. Yeah, but I'm gonna try doing the sign first. The chair is it's fluff. It's taking up like ground space where I could add other things that I want to show. So yeah, hold on. This isn't time to be playing RuneScape. I want to expand more on this bus stop thing right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be changing back and forth, and thankfully I haven't changed the stream category yet. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna turn off RuneScape. I'm gonna boot up VR chat. I'm gonna show the boosts that I've done with my friends up until now. And I totally forgot that I did like event boosts in VR chat way back when. I totally forgot. Like, it slipped my mind until I don't know what was the reason I remembered. But I was looking through old VR chat photos, and I found, wait, hold on, we did a booth? Oh wait, and it just unlocked. Oh no, I was scrolling through like my old photos. Yeah, I was scrolling through my old photos. One of the thumbnail of the albums was the booth title and the logo. I was like, did a booth? And I click into it, like, we did a booth, and it unlocked the branch of memories that have been left sitting in my brain for so long, that we did a grand total of 3 booths. It's not a lot, but like, we did 3 booths in total. And one was really amateur, and I'm gonna start VR chat now so I can show you guys. Let's see. One was really amateur. Another one was kind of like fuck around. Even though we got the extra large space, it was mostly empty, and I feel really bad now. Then the other one was a straight up like immersive experience. Most of it was HP programming it, and I did some modeling. But I really want to do something by myself this time. I want to be able to say like, hey, I made this. It was me. I did it. I didn't have to, rely on other people, but I managed to do it myself. Although in the end, I still have you guys helping me. Especially with the UV. I was so stuck on the UV expansion. UV unwrap. It wasn't until Jonku gave me the advice of doing it. Give me a second. Alright, we're booting up VR chat. I gotta set the status and stuff to like streamer mode or something. I put on the BGM. No, hold on. There's gonna be BGM in VR chat anyway. Status, red, and then streamer mode. Where's the streamer mode? The UI in VR chat is horrendous, by the way. I know they're trying though. I know they're doing their best, but it's really a mess. Where is it? Oh, I can just search. And you can't input Japanese into VR chat, which really sucks. So you gotta type it in somewhere else and then put it into VR chat, copy and paste it into VR chat. Okay. Alright, it's done. So we're gonna explore some of the boosts that I made with HP and some other friends. I think the first one was the very first one. We're gonna go from the bottom up, right? The very first one is called Raksen Market. Let's see. And there we go. Whoa, which one was it? Hold on. Give me a second. Let me look it up. Okay, there we go. We're in this one. Oops. Friend. Okay. So yeah. The first one is called an event called Raksen Market. So basically, what it translates to is failure to get in market. Like you missed the lottery, because last time virtual market was based on a lottery system where you get a space, and there were a lot of people that didn't get in to a point where they created an entire event for the people who didn't get in. Like the people who didn't get in made an entire event themselves. So this is the first booth that we made. The booth name is called Tengu no Uchi, or Tengu's house. I very creative, I know, but I really didn't have any ideas back then. I was just like, I want to do a booth, and that's it. There's some really old stuff here. Very cool little mecha robots. And there's just all QR codes for cat food, I think. Yeah, it's all like canned food. And this event was, I think, hold on, let's see the world age. 2020. No, it ain't 2020. Is it 2020? I don't recall doing it in 2020. I think they re-uploaded this. Maybe it was 2020? I don't oh, give me a second. Let me search for the event details. 2019. It was 2019. The actual event was 2019. Yeah, that was right. So you got a lot of like small time stuff. This is like a little photo frame you can put your photos into. Really cute. You know, these people were so driven to showcase the stuff they made. And then they just did this. So it's really nice. It's also really old because last time VR chat, the Japanese community, there was a sub community called the Voxel. So they use this thing called Voxel, and you can basically build your own avatar using like little blocks. It's like and just like that. That's your avatar. They used to make entire worlds out of that. Got pachinko, of course. But yeah, let's skip to my booth, which is right here. Very, very plain, very, very empty. I only have, and back then I was doing 3D modeling for accessories and stuff. I made this hat. It's supposed to be like a hat from a character from Busou Shinki. Basically a little tank commander with ears. Called Myrtle here. Very cute. I love the design a lot. Another friend made like a little simple blouse for, I forget for which avatar. And these are the only two things in here. And then there's the booth itself, which the concept was a little like a little shop, you know, and then you can go up here. And then this was supposed to be like glass, and you can just look over. You just look out to other booths or to the surrounding environment. At least that was the idea, but apparently, you know, or very clearly you can see that it wasn't executed very well. This was our logo, which I'm still going to use this logo. I've been using this logo for a while now. And HP did this NPC system. There's like a little NPC that talks with you. you know, about headwear, about clothes, ask if there's any good stuff. I think the animation HP also did for the NPC, and this is actually one of my older avatars. I had to go through the process of asking the avatar creator whether or not it's okay for us to make use their model as an NPC, and they were like, "Oh, no, it's okay." I'm like, okay, great. It's a super old avatar, by the way. Like, I used it for about a week and then I changed out. I don't know what's the good stuff. What's the good stuff thing? Oh wait, no, this is the HP part. This is HP's 3D model. I asked about good stuff, and then I think there we go. I think this turns up. Yeah, there we go. Ah, yeah, this is HP's models. He modeled like the handgun he used when he was doing his conscription and stuff. It's really cool. Give him a nightstick. Yeah, I think we're all like pretty passionate. I was more passionate about having some sort of public platform to promote my own things on. Back then, I wasn't too crazy on the Tengu land stuff. Yeah, this thing is I should remove this thing from Booth because it's a little bit heavy on the polygon side, and I don't think anyone's actually downloading anyway. So yeah, this is the very first Booth me and HP and another friend made. I did the modeling for the booth, and HP did the NPC system and his own weapons, and our friend did the little shirt things. I forget how we planned the clothes rack. I don't know if I did it or somebody else did it. But anyway, yeah. Very first Tengu booth. In hindsight, I'm glad we didn't get into the virtual market because I don't want to see this thing in virtual market. It's a little bit bland, a little bit blank. Of course, I was still studying back then. This was when I made this when I was still in school. A lot of like off time was committed to just modeling the booth or getting the rights, or rather asking permission to use the NPC system, the model for the NPC system. Also translating the dialogue. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing because in English this one reads as, it asks if I think HP wrote the English and then I translated it into Japanese. But back then I was very how to say, very kansai-ized. It's not a very nice way of translating. Either way, back then I was heavily invested into the western part of Japan. The way they speak Kansai Ben. So in translating this shows as, instead of asking if there's any good stuff like mono orukai, like is there any good things, but it's a little bit accented to be kind of like rough around the edges, or rather a little bit more Western Japanese. Nagoya, Kyoto, not Kyoto, maybe not Kyoto, Osaka, Kansai Ben, the Western Japanese dialect, or a way of speech. So it shows like that. It's a little bit embarrassing. So let's change back to English. So it's very cool. The QR code scans and leads you to the booth item page. I'm not gonna stand in front of it because I don't want anybody loading it. But yeah, this was the very first booth we made. Very cool. Yeah, it was nice. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. I forget which one is the next one. Let me check. Next one is VKit 4. Oh god, I gotta dig this one out. Okay. Oops. And I forget which booth space it was. Hold on. I think I gotta look it up. Give me a second. VKit 4 is 2020, I think. Along the way, they kind of changed the naming sense for the virtual markets. Let's see if it's uploaded here. 2022. VKit 4. There we go. VKit 4 is the cyberpunk-ish one. Default cube. Oh, hold on. Maybe I have it upside down. I'm remembering it upside down. Let me check. Give me a second. Oops. Virtual market 4. World. Oh no, it's the... Damn it, it's the current one. I need to look for the old one. Don't know if they still have the sites for the old ones. They're trying to sell me virtual market, but I already know what virtual market is. Oh, hold on. Let's just... I can't look for something I don't have information on. I know which virtual markets it was. Did it actually delete the website? That's kind of fucked. Oh, there you go. V5. Oh, they deleted the old websites. Oh, that's fucked. Okay. How am I supposed to know where my stuff is? Are we gonna just run around until I find it? Doesn't seem very productive. Okay, hold up. Let's look at another way of finding where our booth was. V5, V4. VKit 5. Oh wait, VKit 5 is here, so okay. Search VKit 4. Don't want to see relevance. Please give me like last updaters. Oh, last update is the worst one. Holy fuck. VKit 4. What's it showing me? VKit 5. Hold up. 5, VKit 4. There's a bunch of different virtual market accounts for some reason. Ah, there we go. It's one of these. I don't know which one it was. I don't remember which one it was. Foxtrot, Juliet, November, Oscar. Okay, I'm just gonna hop around and try to find it for now until I figure out where it is. But yeah, this is the next one. It's a bigger booth because we managed, for some reason, I don't know if I was applying for it, but somehow we got the extra large booth size. So basically a single booth size is like a little box, right? The bigger one is effectively 2 boxes joined together. And I really wasted that amount of space we were given. I don't know if anyone was actually a little bit peeved that I was using this space for was effectively blankness. But it... Oh, okay. Is there a directory I can access? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Catalog. Okay. Might be broken. As time goes by, all our favorite things just fall out of favor. People stop updating it. Not fixed anymore. It becomes depreciated. And we're left with a whole lot of broken things that contain our memories. It's somewhere around here. If it was this world. Oh, it is the old world. Holy shit. Yeah, I think it's somewhere. It's supposed to be somewhere around here. So I don't know if it's the right world. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna try looking it up again. It sucks that the group name is named after food, because then every time I search for it, I get food and I get hungry because I'm looking at food. Such a good way to name things. Just name it a food. Yeah, the catalog stuff is broken. At least most of these are still moving. Yeah. Catalog's broken. Where is my booth? I need to note these down, like where my booths or other the booths that I did were in. Ooh. Cool. Toilet. Remnants of years gone by. Heck, this event was 5 years ago. That's nuts. Is that what is that? Is that a flag? Oh. I'm definitely very afraid of attaching like flags and stuff. I feel like it's a surefire way of getting into some sort of problem. Okay, I don't think it's here. There's so many worlds to look through. So here's another problem that VCat had. They, after, you know, the event where it consisted a lot of the people that didn't get into virtual market. After seeing that, they tried to accommodate for everyone, like literally everyone that applied. They will make an equal amount of worlds, copies of worlds for people to put their stuff in. Which was a really grand idea, but the problem was they ran into a more logistical issue of, oops, that's my thing. There we go. Of having way too many copies of the world. Like, look at this. These are all the same world design, but they filled up. They made multiple copies just for people to be able to get in, and that was good on the creator side, because you know you got in, you know your booth is on a public kind of a world, but it also ran into an issue where, as an event goer, you have even more worlds to visit within the allotted amount of time the event runs. I think Virtual Market 4 ran for about, let's see, I have the dates here, 29th of April to 10th of May, so that's about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks and a half, which is a lot of time. But people aren't gonna always be running through worlds, virtual market worlds, just to look at things. And if anything, you want to visit maybe 1 or 2 copies of the same design before you get burnt out on the design. I'll just fucking shit on my face. So after a while, they just decided to change it back to a lottery system, and they also had a running problem of people getting in but not submitting anything. Right? They didn't make their stuff in time for the submission, so they added the lottery system back in to much controversy. Plus, they added an entrance fee. So if you got in, you need to pay, I think, about 1,000 or 2,000 yen just to be able to put your stuff in, to accept your space. So that also generated a lot of drama, and with good reason, with very good reason, right? And it's good that they decided to monetize their event. It's like 2,000 yen. That's about $10. Sorry, $20, and maybe $10. If it's 1,000 yen, and that's fine. I feel if you compare it to events like Comiket or any other event that has a creative thing, like space for people to market or sell the things. Generally, those spaces go for about $100+. Maybe the right below 100, maybe like 80-ish. And you go there, you sell your things, you have to deal with the logistics yourself. I think $10 was a pretty okay price point, and supposedly, or rather, by right, that's supposed to improve the overall quality of the events, the overall quality of any other side events that Virtual Market does. Unfortunately, as you know from the way I have been explaining this, it did not. It did not at all. I think they were really trying to get funding for a lot of things that they shouldn't be getting funding for. I can't find it. Holy fuck! I can't find a space even. The problem they had recently was they've been expanding to real life, real 180. Given the fact that virtual market's like virtual market, it's supposed to be virtual, and the event organization, the logistics of the real life event was just abysmal. You have the entrance fee they collect for people trying to exhibit in virtual market. That's let's say about $10-20 per head, but it's a good amount of money, right? You see, in this area, you already have maybe about 20-ish booths. You times that by 2, and the amount of themes, so maybe about 5. So times 2, 40 times 5 is about, I can't count, $200, right? That's a small amount of change, right? Then they're still doing crowdfunding, right? Oh no, I should touch on the crowdfunding a bit later. They're still doing sponsorships, right? The corporate booths, and those companies have to pay a pretty penny to have their shit made by the people who do virtual market. All the gimmicks and stuff. They have to pay a good amount of money, and that has to add onto the total amount of money they can put together for the event itself. And then they're also doing crowdfunding as well for VTubers or any other people that want to support the event to put up ads like this. Of course, these are really aged. So they have to have a good amount of capital. But when it came to the real life event, they rented out. I'm sure they were trying to rent out a really big space, but they rented out what was basically a first floor of the office building, which is not very big. It was, I don't know how to put it into a relatable term or size. Let's say about 3 Olympic swimming pools, right? Like side, and then vertical. For an event that would draw in maybe about 1,000+ people. And it was not enough. It was not enough at all. And the thing is, they rented out a space that was in the middle of Akihabara. So that has to be a premium. Mainly because of the location itself, not because of the size of the event, the space they rented out. And oh wait, this is the entrance. Fuck my life, I can't find it. Maybe I'm gonna give up on this one because there's way too many. You see, it's way too many copies of the same design for me to go through to find my own booth. I don't remember. It is my fault that I don't remember where it is. But the main thing is, the event space and then the amount of people going to the event did not match. You got 1,000+ people trying to squeeze into a space made for about 500, right? And the line was so long that it snaked around the building twice, effectively. And it's in the middle of summer as well, and people are stinky, people are sweaty. You have to stand out in the open to fucking get into the event. And the event's small. You're in there for about like 10-15 minutes, maybe 30, maybe an hour top, right? And somebody actually compared the rental price of spaces from in the middle of Akihabara to actual fucking Tokyo Big Sight for Comiket. And Comiket, the place they rent for Comiket, the place to rent Comiket, like a hall, like a full-blown big hall, is cheaper than renting the event space in the middle of Akihabara. And they decided to pick Akihabara itself, which, you know, maybe it's because of accessibility, maybe it's because of the fact that, you know, oh, it's virtual market, you know, it's an otaku thing, so Akihabara it is. But I don't think they were thinking in terms of the comfort and the experience of the event goer, which is a little bit sad. Okay, I'm gonna give up on looking for the one that I put for Virtual Market 4. We're gonna skip ahead to Virtual Market 5 because that one is easier to find. There's only a few copies of Virtual Market 5 worlds. Anyway, the one for this one was actually really lame. I'll show photos, so you gotta bear with me for a second. Everything, I'll look for the photos in a second. Virtual Market 6? What the fuck? How many Virtual Market accounts are you gonna make? I think the one that my stuff was in is uploaded under Virtual Market 3. Where is DC? There, default cube. I think it was number 3. Let's see. Ah, number 4. Okay. There's a little label, thankfully, for this one in the booth name. So this one's the immersive experience one. I think I wanted to do something. This is when I really started investing in the Tengu Land promoting aspect of myself. Like, I want people to come down, enjoy, you know, explore. And also because they actually had some Tengu Land things in the corporate booth areas. I don't know if they uploaded it onto as a public world, but I'm gonna show it. Give me a second. I have the display on. Yeah, in Virtual Market 5, they straight up just had some Tengu Land aspects mixed in with Dubai and some other worlds as well, other countries. So, you know, you see, you got a big Marina Bay Sands, you got the Merlion right here, really cute. I loved this so much. I loved seeing this so much, and knowing that they're gonna do like a full-blown virtual Tengu Land in the next Virtual Market just gets me really heated in a good way, passionate way. Okay, I'm gonna show the booth that we skipped over. It's not much. It's not much at all. I don't have any really good photos of it because I think most of the time I was just shit posting. Yeah, there's no overall shot. What was that chicken here? Oh, there we go. So this is me and HP posing in front of the booth. I think it was just both of us that was doing it. I forget if I did the booth. But I did the weapon here. There's a shield here and there's a little gun here. And also the hat that I was showing at the previous event as well. I forget who did the booth. I really forget who did the booth. Maybe it was HP. Because HP didn't do the NPC system this time. I think maybe he did the booth. But yeah, it's kind of like this. It was mostly a shit post. As you can see, like, I literally put a photo of one of my real life friends right there. Wearing the clothes that one of our friends made that wanted to show off. And putting my weapons on him as well. And that's it. So it's not much. And you can see it's very empty. It's just like, you know, broken up tiles and some ruined engines in the back. And that's it. And our logo. So not much to look at. So I think it was a good idea to just skip over it rather than spend 30 minutes looking for it. So, all right, let's skip forward to this one. Okay, no, okay. To the one that I can actually know. I actually know where it is. Yeah, DC04, default cube 04 in Virtual Market 5. It was the same year as Virtual Market 4. So basically, it's instead of having a limited booth size or space, you're given pretty much an entire the entire world to play in, and then they let you trigger different experiences that people have created. So there you go. And when you grab this, you rotate to the one you want to see. So in this single space itself, you're able to experience what's effectively 20 experiences in a single world without moving much. And it's great. It's a really great idea. I don't know who came up with this, but props to them. You know, the exhaustion with going through virtual market worlds was you have to run through the entire world to look at every single booth. But with this, you're able to experience and not you're able to experience a bigger booth without running around a big world. And the booth maker side was given a bigger space to play with as well, as you can see. I'm gonna load a random one. I know which color mine is, so let's go magenta, and that brings up the magenta menu. Now there's people selling entire worlds and some experiences. So let's load this one. This looks nice. All right, Raven show space. This loads up. Really huge, and the loading animation is really nice as well. And straight up, you just load a entire booth. Oh Jesus! Whoa! What the? Oh, it's bugged out. It might be bugged out. Oh God. Oh no! I don't know how mine's gonna look like now. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a problem. So you can load one entire big ass space, and inside of it, it has its own skybox, its own lighting and everything. You're given a way bigger space to play with. It's great. I don't think they ever brought this type of world back as well, which really sucks. So I've shown what they even checks it off. It's like, oh, you've been to this one. It's nice. Whoever came up with this was a fucking genius. Okay, so we're gonna load over to mine, and there it is. Hainanese chicken rice, DC04 green 04. And when you load it in, there's a cube. There was a cube. I don't recall them being a cube. You step into this cube, but this little thing. Oh, the shader's broken. No, there used to be a hologram shader on this. Like it'll flicker, or is it not turned on? Is it it's not turned on? Yeah, there's modeling gimmick by HP, and it's supposed to load you into what is supposed to be a model of a Tengu land home, but it's very much not, because there's a little mailbox on the door. I think it was one of the assets that HP bought and just customized it to kind of look like a Tengu land house. So here you got photos that you click, and then it'll load up like a hologram version of the place in Tengu land. This is the inside of the Changi Jewel. Basically, it's a huge like shopping mall in the airport, or part of the airport. So you can see this little part here is actually a little light rail system that goes through the mall area, so you can actually take a peek and see how great it looks. Oh, these are really crunchy. There's a big, like, this section is a giant waterfall. This water just falls into this little pit here. Yeah, it's supposed to give you a summary of the world, or rather the space, in Japanese. Jewel Changi Airport is a nature-themed entertainment retail complex inside of Changi Airport, Tengu Land, linked to 3 of its passenger terminals. I think I might have listed this from Wiki. I'm not too sure, or Wikipedia. I'm not too sure. Back then, I was still studying, and I modeled this during school hours as well. So this is the Changi Jewel. Very pretty place. It's crazy when you convert your airport into a tourist attraction itself. Next one is more food focus. Maxwell Food Center. I tried to model this one, but it kind of looks just like a warehouse, unfortunately. So you can see like the little seating areas here. The stalls that are here, they're supposed to be here, but they don't look like stalls, just look like countertops. So yeah, the entrance is here. You got even the Maxwell Food Center logo there. This is like just a giant food court. A lot of tourists come here. The food here is nice, although a little bit expensive. But it's generally a space where a lot of people, you can come here and just pick out some sort of local cuisine that you want to try, and it will generally be pretty good. As you can see, look at the food here. Very crunched up images. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Last one is the Marina Bay Sands, I think. Yeah, there we go. Showing off the Marina Bay Sands, giving a brief explanation. But it's nice. I think I enjoyed making the Marina Bay. I don't know if I did the Marina Bay Sands. Hold on. I think Marina Bay Sands was done by HP. Because I don't remember extruding these. I don't remember modeling this at all. Yeah. So HP did the modeling for the gimmick, the modeling for the Marina Bay Sands. I forget if I did this. Maybe I did. I don't recall. But I definitely did the Jewel and the food court. Yeah. Looking forward to do something like this again. Although within the confines of a normal virtual market booth space. Just to you know, show and tell, kind of like a show and tell. Yeah. Although I feel like coming in here, there's no explanation as to what the world is, or what the booth space is. So people are probably pretty lost when they came here. Here's the thing, I never actually like went to. I don't think I brought any friends here at all, right? So I don't know what their expression, their comments were, and even if they had comments, they'd be like, "Oh, this is actually really nice," you know. "Oh, this is so cool," but I don't think they're able to offer more constructive criticisms. But generally, it is something that, you know, maybe, you know, "Oh, I wouldn't be able to do this," so they would think it's cool. But I want something constructive. I want something. I need some feedback. So maybe I need to bring some friends here. So yeah, this was the last time we did anything back in 2020. So after that, I think it was full-blown COVID, and everything else was a blur. I started focusing on school more. Yeah, I think that was it. Also, I think I just ran out of ideas of what I want to do with 3D modeling and virtual market, so I just stopped for a good while until now. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I think that's a good time to close up VR chat. Get me out of this place. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of why I want to do virtual market again. It's fun, like a little fun pet project to be doing on the side. I don't think anything big is gonna happen with me doing this, but I'm just doing it for fun, I guess. Same with the Tengu Land Day event. Also just doing it for fun, just to make myself feel good, you know. Yeah, basically jerking it off to make myself feel good. Okay, so today we managed to finish up the texture work. I'm not gonna touch RuneScape for now. I think I did a good amount of show and tell on VR chat already. And if anything, my throat is feeling like it's gonna go soon, right? It's there. It's reaching its limit. I've yapped a lot today. I hope it was nice to listen to, or just nice to have on the side as white noise. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. All right, let's put a little photo. That's nice. I can't wait to see this again. I think they're just gonna straight up reuse these models. I don't think they're gonna model it from scratch. But the Merlion is really detailed. I'm so sad I didn't take more photos of it. Look at that. So cute. Anyway, yeah. I'm looking forward to finishing the virtual market stuff. I don't even know if I'm gonna get in, but I want to try. Virtual Singapore. It's gonna be crazy. So okay. Without further ado, that's it for me for today. Next week, I'm gonna talk about next week's streams. So next week's streams, Monday night evening, I'm gonna do Halo 3 ODST. We're gonna try and clear that by Monday night, right? Then Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday, we're gonna play Helldivers. I might do an open lobby Helldivers, and then we're gonna play with the Halo collab stuff, right? I don't know how good that will go, but that's definitely something I want to try doing. Then on Friday, probably Mafia. I don't know. I don't want to squeeze too many streams in a single week and burn myself out again. So, yeah. Oh shit! I totally didn't read the chat on YouTube. Holy MBS! Yeah, holy MBS! Let's go! But yeah, yeah. I just want to get these. I reset my brain. Yeah, Monday, Halo 3 ODST. Wednesday, Helldivers. Friday, maybe Mafia. Assuming I don't get any interviews. Speaking of which, if there's any interviews that need to be fit within the week, I might shift the streams around. So that's a little bit of a forewarning. And then we're just gonna continue doing the 3D model on Sunday on Tengu Day. I'm gonna try learning to do normal maps. But yeah, I think I need to load the model into Unity and see how it looks like first. But I'll do that on stream on Sunday. So I hope I've been a good little voice in your ear. Hope I've been doing good. Yeah. I'm gonna go and refine the new version of resume a little bit more and start applying for jobs again on Monday. So yeah, it was great. Okay, no, I'm gonna add a little bit more on the fact that I went to an event yesterday. I talked with a lot of my old colleagues, and they gave me really like genuine advice as to how to make my resume look a little bit more accurate to the thing I did. The title and the things we did in that job did not match. So I asked them for advice. Do you think it's okay for me to change the title to something that's a little bit close to what I did? And like, no, it's okay. Even the person on our customer side, the HR on our customer side was saying like, it's fine. If it reflects more of what you did, then yeah, just change the title. I'm like, okay, sure. So I'm gonna do that. I've been doing that. So I'm gonna do that, refine it, and start sending out stuff again on Monday. Wish me the best. I really want to find a job. Apparently that's what I've been doom scrolling right before stream. It was like looking for a job is a dog shit nowadays. But you know what? I need to get out of where I was. I want to start anew. I want to start something. I want it to break out. And I did. But yeah. Thanks so much for keeping me company. It means a lot to me. If you're interested in Halo 3 ODST, it's a very nice story. Basically just imagine LA Noire but in the Halo universe. Yeah. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is Monday, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Time is starting to slip in my head. It sucks. But y'all take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Back with some food. I'm about to go for some food. I'm hungry. It's dinner time. I'm gonna go out and eat some fucking Burger King. Yeah. But yeah. Monday, Halo DST. Wednesday, Helldivers. Halo collab, let's go! And Friday, Mafia 2, maybe. And then Sunday, we're gonna do normal maps. Yeah, the mushroom whopper is fucking good. It should not be so good, but I love it. I go to Burger King and I order. I go there, I'm like, I want to eat the. Okay, this is gonna sound really controversial. I want to eat the turkey bacon one because I just want bacon, right? I need the crunchiness of a bacon on top of the softness of a bun of a patty, right? I like it. It's not bad, right? Even though it's turkey bacon, but the mushroom one, the mushroom adds a lot of like flavor to the patty. I don't know, it's great, and I love the fact that I'm eating meat and mushroom. I don't know, the zest. It's not exactly zest, but it adds like something. There's got to be a word for that feeling mushroom adds to food, right? Even in pasta, when you add mushroom, it's crazy. It just adds a bit more depth to it. And people who don't eat mushrooms, I don't fucking get it. Y'all sleeping on the craziest part on any food. When you add mushroom, it's crazy. You saute or you cook it, you boil it. It's great. Mushroom is amazing. I'm great. I grew up eating my greens properly, and I'm made to eat mushrooms. I love eating mushrooms so much, dude. You know that little not the shiitake mushrooms. You know the oh god, I'm gonna talk about food now. Fuck it, let's chill for a little bit, right? You know the hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna search it up. Give me a second. Let's search up mushrooms, all right? Okay, there we go. So you look up mushrooms. Oh wait, I should search up edible mushrooms, right? Here's a thing I like to do as a kid. I liked to do as a kid, and I still kind of do it sometimes, right? When I eat whole like mushrooms. Yeah, you can hear me. I'm hungry. I'm really fucking hungry right now. That's why I want to end streams, because I want to go eat food. But y'all making me stay. I'm fucking get you guys. When I talk about food, I love to talk about food. Like I oh god, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry. Okay, the main thing is mushrooms. Like let me finish. I'll talk about mushrooms. Like mushrooms. Where's a good one? Wait. Let me actually cooked mushrooms. Yeah, these ones, right? Like these are very this is a good like cross shot. Like these, but like maybe button mushroom. Like these, what I like to do as a kid, right? I will eat it from the stalk, and I'll bite the stalk out, and the stalk offers so much crunchiness. It's like it feels like I'm eating like a cookie, like a potato chip. It feels so good to bite into. So I'll bite out the stalk. I'll eat that, and I'll eat the head. The head's very squishy, and offers me like 2 dining experiences in a whole package of the mushroom. I get crunchiness, you know, I get the satisfaction into biting something that's crunchy. It feels really nice to into, right? And then you eat the head of the mushroom. It's like squishy. It's nice to bite into. It's nice. I don't know. I love mushrooms so much. Even shiitake. Shiitake offers that experience, but in a longer package, right? The stalk of the shiitake is the crunchy bit, right? It's not crunchy. Like most of the times it's in like in hot pot, but it still offers that same zest mushroom offers in every single food it gets added into. It's great, right? Button mushroom, any sort of mushroom, any edible mushroom. I love mushrooms. I want to say something so gooner. I'll stop. I want to say something gooner to bait gooner content, because I don't know, I'm a gooner myself. But the main thing is, yeah, these are good too. These are actually pretty good. Like you put I haven't eaten these at all until I went to like a proper yakiniku place where you can order these and you grill it. It's nice. Just grill it, and it's like crunchy mushrooms. Mushrooms are amazing. Mushrooms, I love mushrooms. Eat mushrooms, cook mushrooms, put mushrooms on my mouth. I want to bite on mushrooms. I want to consume mushrooms. Even mushroom soup. Mushroom soup's fine. The problem with mushroom soup is most of the time the mushrooms are diced up with good reason. You know, you need to fit it into the can. It's sad I'm eating mushrooms in a state, but I don't know. I was gonna go off on a tangent on something. I totally forgot about it, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Deep fried enoki mushroom. Which one's enoki? Oh wait, what am I thinking of? Shiitake. Ah, okay. The shiitake is the one I like to eat as a kid. The one that I bite the stalk out of. Enoki is this one. Okay, enoki is also really nice. I love enoki. Deep fry. I haven't eaten them deep fried before. I've always eaten them in like a hot pot situation. You put them in, you grill them, and you just take them out and eat. And then eventually some stalks get left behind in the hot pot. Boomers? No, gooners. Gooners. I said gooners. We call it umami, claim it's totally different from savory. It is savory. You're right. And oh my god, you're right. Fuck, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna convert umami into savory in my head. I think umami is a way of calling it and sounding so exquisite, so international, so aware of the Japanese culture. We call it umami. Dude, I love food. I love food. Oh, there we go. That was the tangent I want to go on. I love food so much. I used to do fucking izakaya reviews when I was on my izakaya bar crawl era. I would go to every single one. I would take photos of the food. I would write down notes. Like, oh, they actually cooked it pretty well here. Oh, they cooked it like shit here. The alcohol here is watered down like fuck. So yeah. Used to do that. Dude, food's good. Maybe that's why I got a little belly. No, it's because I drink too much. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna call it here. Y'all got me to go off on a fucking tangent on food. I love talking about food, but I can't talk much about food because, first of all, I don't have a job to go eat nice food nowadays. And at most, nowadays, I don't explore food a lot, right? I go to the same izakaya nowadays. I go to this one that's in the basement, out of the way, hole in the wall, and it's run by a nice little Hokkaido mama-san from Hokkaido, and she's always seeing me, oh my god, it's you again! It's like really nice. So I've already settled down in terms of food. I don't go explore too much nowadays. Just feels like saying Japanese video games rather than having experienced entertainment called Tanoshimi and not fun. It's called Tanoshimi. It's called a keiken. Oh no, it's called a it's called a keiken. It's not called experience. It's called keiken. In Japanese, they call it keiken. It's so fucking stupid. I honestly, I'm guilty of that, like last time, but nowadays I'm a little bit more wizened up. I'm not as you know how people they call Asians that westernized whitewashed. I'm not as Japanese washed nowadays. I'm a little bit more wizened up the fact that Japan is not amazing. It's not amazing as people make it out to be. It's still a country. It has its flaws. As with Tengu land, as with any country, the moment you hold the moment you hold any first world country on top of another, you're glorifying the country. They're not amazing. They're not all amazing. I was about to say I was gonna put a blanket statement on every single country, but not every single country is great. Some are worse off than others. So yeah. And it's crazy because I'm going off another tangent. I just got lore dropped the fact that my Hungarian friend from 20 plus years ago, is coming to Tengu land again. Last time he was here, it was 10 years ago. And I was still a fucking shit kid. I could not guide him. I could not, bring him around. Most of the time when we were together, I was on the phone, and that sucked. Right? That sucks as a guide. And I'm going to do better this time. I'll try and do better this time. Apparently they're coming in 5 days, so I got like literally a fucking week to plan out. God damn. Yeah, they're coming down in 5 days. I need to plan out roughly where I want to bring them. So, yeah. They're unironically a Tengu land otaku. They're the first Tengu land otaku I've known in my life. So, it's great. Can't wait. Yeah, anyway. Good thing they're coming. Get me out of the house, Jesus. Japan is a country. I mean, okay, now it sounds like I'm saying like it's gonna stop existing as a country like the Czech Republic or something, right? Okay. This was a very fun after stream. I generally close off really fast because I know probably people went off to do things or probably have me on the side. But this is a very fun after stream. I like this little tangent to food and countries and weeaboos. Oh god, the more I said weeaboo. Small 30-second tangent. I had a very bad experience in VR chat once when I was explaining the word weeaboo to a Japanese person, and then this actual weeaboo came in and said, "Oh, weeaboo's actually a slur." I'm like, what the fuck? And they're still very much Japanese washed, so yeah, I mean, oh well. Anyway, okay, that was my 30-second rant. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the TED Talk. That was really enjoyable. Oh my god. This is definitely one of the most enjoyable quote after streams that I've done for a while. So, okay, anyway, I really want to go get food. I'm really hungry right now. Yeah, I'm actually malnourished. No, I'm not. I got a little tummy. Fuck, I got a little tummy. Like, the event I went to, I took a few selfies and I see like, god damn, I look kind of fat. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's definitely starting to stick out a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not drooping, but it's definitely sticking out. God damn. Anyway, okay. Enough. I really enjoy these kind of small talks, but I have to go. I have to go get food. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay. Y'all take care of yourselves, all right? Eat food. Eat good food. Good food is good mood, and I stand by that. You can survive on the bare essentials, but do you live on the bare essentials? You don't. You have to eat something good once in a while. And I'm gonna do that right now. Right? I had cup noodles and a hash brown for lunch, and that was pretty good. That was like really filling. But was it nice? It was nice because it was my favorite cup noodles. The main thing is you have to eat actual food once in a while. As much as Burger King is actually fast food and not actual food. Anyway, okay, enough tangents. I said that for. Okay, I'm closing. Okay, see you guys. Card. Alright, take care. Big love. Thanks for coming. Means a lot to me. Honest to God, means a lot to me. Jesus, oh, you don't know.